Hello, and welcome everyone in the live trading room. Good afternoon and welcome. Hope you can all hear me. Or not? Hello, and welcome everyone in the live trading room. Good afternoon and welcome. Hello to everyone. Thank you. Good afternoon to you all. Today is the 7th of September 2021. I am your host, Maurice Rothwell, International Trading Coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. And today we are logged in for the US Market Opening Power Hour. So how was everyone's morning today? Hope everyone had a better morning than we did in our English live trading room. Wow, Mike really did. There, 65 pips on the DAX. Well done to Mike. Well, I can tell you it wasn't that great for us. DAX hedge release did not work. I hope you re-hedged, Joseph. Yeah, we had a similar issue. So let me switch over the screen here, and we can get into the economic calendar. I have two up here earlier. Someone was asking this morning about economic calendars and stuff. Good work there, Joseph, for re-hedging. So economic, I like this one on the website. It's great. However, I find this one a lot better, a lot more, much more pleasing to the eye. However, we've had all of the news from this morning, this afternoon. There is nothing really of that great importance that's coming out that we have to look forward to. Tomorrow may be a little bit better. However, we'll have to wait and see for tomorrow. In terms of this morning, there's not a lot to say really. This morning was just as slow as any other day, unfortunately. So no big news to give at the moment. We actually, yeah, we full of hedges. We're full of hedges at the moment. So we started off with about 19% drawdown in hedges, and now we got an extra hedge, and we also, yeah, well, we could have got out of our big hedge here in the DAX more than once. In fact, we had our opportunities, but yeah, we were too busy concentrating on creating a morning opening trade for YouTube, as we would like to start that again. But yeah, the morning opening trade actually didn't close. We was in the morning opening trade for around 3.5 hours this morning. So maybe it was just my trades. Who knows? But yeah, there's a lot of trades going on at the moment over there. However, this afternoon we got some hedges to release. I'm going to be releasing some hedges. Got one in the Dow Jones, and then we've got another one here on the Nasdaq. Big hedge release there in the Nasdaq for us. Just want to see. So 12. Want to see exactly that. Put it down to symbols. So where's that hedge? Should be here. Hedged at 11. So we got maybe one more trade left over. Who knows? Either way, we're going to get a release on that trade. One way or the other. Should it allow us to? Let's hope so. Checking out MTX at the moment. So there was a sell signal on gold earlier. So it's already come through and hit the take profit there on the 5-minute chart. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, sorry. And on gold, currently no completed signal as of yet. So nothing there. On the daily, like I said this morning, we're coming back down to the bottom of our support resistance range here, and we're going to be wanting to follow our Fibonacci fan back up the chart, hopefully. If it breaks this bottom support of this channel, then it should just bounce straight back off of this orange fan here that we've got posted in there. So hopefully we'll see that happen, or it's just going to continue its sideways range through the channel until then we meet the yellow fan line here and hopefully break out towards the top once again. Big news there on Bitcoin, dropped back below the 51K, so back below that original resistance. So here was the resistance last week, 51. Oh no, that's not it. So 51K. was actually, yeah, well, it's just here. I mean, we're literally just below it right now. We can see we bounced off it there, and we almost started making our way back up the charts as a confirmation of so like a retest of that resistance is what we had. So we broke through very cleanly. We had a retest, and then we bounced back up, which would confirm us to go be a confirmation for us to go long. However, then we've had yet another retest, and we've broken that. We've broken it. So now we're back underneath, and we're retesting the line on the bottom side. So now it's retesting more as a resistance. We'll wait and see how it plays out with over the coming days. But yeah, what a breakout today. The other day, yesterday, yesterday. What a breakout. So that's great. As we move on to the rest, so there's no MTX signals available at the moment. We did manage to close one trade today, however. One trade we've closed this morning, and we've secured 0.08% profit. Next one, we're going to be releasing just here. So there it is. I'm going to release that onto the Vola box here. So that's trade number 7 released. And then I'm going to extend that stop loss up towards the top. And I'm going to extend this up towards that big number and see if we can squeeze out some extra profit from that towards the big number and daily pivot. So that's the first release there on the Dow Jones for everyone. Good afternoon to Ralph as well. Thank you for joining. So we caught that just in time, really. Perfectly released on that Vola box. And then for the rest, I mean, we're quite far away as always with the Nasdaq. However, I want to take this one hedge at a time because this is a much bigger trade. So I want to try and squeeze out the profit from this hedge first. And then what we can do, we can think about then moving over to the Nasdaq hedge might be a better option for us. So we're just going to concentrate our efforts over here on the Dow Jones, 7th trade in. Gold, no trades available to us at the moment. However, if those of you who don't have hedges, we've got a perfectly good Vola box there available to you. And then on my other chart, what I would do is I would actually just take that big number trade, which actually I think I can do that anyway. By the time we reach up to this big number trade, we should actually be out of this trade anyway. So they would be the first 2 opening trades that I would take. Then again, over here, I would probably want to take a big number and a Vola box there on the Nasdaq. Hopefully, what we're going to see in the markets now, we're going to see this rise back straight up towards that big number, and then at the very same time, we could see a dip down towards this big number, 15,600 on the Nasdaq, and then at that point, what I would look for then is a release into a buy position on the. So that's a buy here. That's the previous. Okay, so we've rehedged this already twice. So we've had the first one up there. That one must have been yesterday. And now we've got the buy, which I reckon must be then the hedge button, the hedge trade. Okay, we'll get onto that afterwards. But yeah, we can look at a release around that area once again. Just a shame there from last week. It kept us in that range for too long. No problem, no problem. So we still got about 5 minutes until the opening, so let's wait and see exactly where we're going to be getting to. Just going to extend that that fib down, or the stop loss down to the bottom there too, to see if we might need to take another trade there from 7th into the 8th. But very difficult markets at the moment, guys. For all of the international or English members currently in the room, so we are going to be having a webinar on Friday explaining the updated Swissbox tool. Okay, so there should be an email going out later today. I know on the German side we just had it this afternoon. So over the lunch period there was a webinar explaining a few of the updated features in the Swissbox. So we shall be doing that on Friday for the international clients. There's a few extra settings for the Swissbox, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Don't miss it. Yeah, I don't know how everyone else, all of the German members in the room found it today. I expect you found it quite interesting or confusing, either one of the two. However, it's still got 4 minutes left. So usually the actual rules for taking a Volabox trade before the opening or a hedge release, what we should actually do is wait for the market to fall into the Volabox, and then whichever way it actually comes out of the Volabox is the direction that we take. So we probably should have waited and then released it here with a sell. However, we'll see how it reacts with this fib just here. We want to see a nice push or support push back off of that fib. Hopefully is the case, but it seems like we're going to be breaking all the way down. Little annoying here because we've got the big number just below. And there it is. Oh, we've got a support line just here. Maybe we can even extend it down towards there. First of all, we're going to need to break that big number before we get down. So, I mean, I wouldn't get too excited just yet. However, 2 minutes left until the opening. So 2 minutes until we are live. So of course, now we start getting the support push. Only once we've triggered the trade in the wrong direction, of course. Of course. However, stay hopeful, stay positive. One hedge, then the next. And it should do us very well. And then I'm going to leave these buttons unlocked just so I can get a manual exit should I need to. So we're back to our box from yesterday. This is as well. This is where we were trading yesterday on the Vola. So let's see if we can get a good release there. So last 30 seconds now, guys. And always hate it when we're still in the box after just before the opening. I like to be at least sort of 5 to 10, 15 points away from my box before the opening happens. So here we go, opening and poise ourselves. So we need to get a break on that big number. So looking promising. And then we've got the Fibonacci right at the original take profit. So that's yet another hurdle to cross over. Another hurdle to jump. So trade number 8, remember. So really struggling to break that big number here. If it doesn't break it soon, it won't break at all, I reckon. And then here we come over to our fib line. And then we're going to keep our fingers on the button. And then we can close that. As soon as we surpass our original take profit, tap on the close all button. If we make it past that level anyway. Going to be a very difficult one, I can tell. Retest of the big number now. And ever so slowly bump ourselves over the line, over the finish line, then we can get a close. Nope. It's going to take a little bit of a skip there. And be careful at this point. We don't want to close into slippage. As you know, it closes, everything is closed sort of a couple seconds in delay. So you need to make sure that you're going to get the chance to close it with the slippage. Well, without the slippage, sorry. And now we're going to go back up the charts. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ really quick. So we did make it into that vola box there. And now we're coming back down. Gold is coming back up the charts at the moment, so maybe there's a good chance for a trade. Probably could have got a release on this already, maybe. And here we come. Yeah, again, struggling now at the second hurdle, the last hurdle of the trade. So market's definitely wanting to break down a bit more. You can just take a look at New Zealand dollar, US dollar for a confirmation. Still not that much going on here either. And there we are. So there we've closed that one. So much better profit there. So that's put us all the way over the first daily target of 0.61. Over here, what we can do, so we've missed that one. We can probably now set, wow, market's really coming down a bit. We can set up here and here as our pending orders. Now we've released that one. Maybe what we can do as well is set one up on gold. So now we have no actual trades open. Looks like we did miss that chance there on the NASDAQ as well. And the DAX is also moving quite rapidly at the moment. So just give it some time. Next one that we want to get a release on really is this NASDAQ hedge. This nasty hedge here waiting for us. So I hope the rest of you are out of that hedge in the Dow Jones now as well. Hope nobody missed it. So now we're going to be waiting for a release here. In fact, what we could do, if the markets are going to continue to drop, hmm, no, we've got two hedges there. We've got one hedge on the FTSE. So the FTSE and the two DAX hedges, we'll get a release on those tomorrow. What I really want to do is get a release on this one now and get out. I mean, we need about that much movement. However, the markets are not moving that much. So Ali, nice. Glad you're out. Joseph as well. Okay, so we're going to be looking for that one. So indeed, but still a last shot on second Dow Jones hedge. Okay, so Dow Jones. I mean, we've got a good chance down here at the big number, 35.2. Possible buy signal coming in for, oh no, daily pivot's way too close there. I think we can try a release on this. Just over here in the Vola. Quite a strong candle there. So hopefully we got another trade in the bag. Otherwise we're going to have to look for a manual exit yet again. Just waiting for the last step. If we can make it above the fib. I mean, down here is pretty much all of the room that we need. If we make it back down to that point in the chart. So here it comes. Nope. No luck. So we've triggered our next trade there on the Dow Jones. So big number trade here. So nice support push off of that support zone. So still no option there for us on the Nasdaq. The DAX is also dropping quite well at the moment. Could have even released our DAX trade here. However, the rest of the markets, we're still waiting for the correct zones to be hit for us to get a release. So, yeah, we come up for the next test of that fib on the Nasdaq. Okay. So that's us released now. I'm going to exit on. Extend that down towards here. We can close that at any time between. So there's the next release. Let's see. So we need 18 points. So we're released into the 12th now. I don't think it's actually the 12th trade because we did, if I remember correctly, we did delete the actual hedging trade before instead of releasing it before. So I think that actually, technically, we're in the 11th. I mean, nope. Okay. Gonna have to go back there quickly. So we don't have any other trades waiting for us at the other end. So exciting times. Big hedge release coming. So once we switch the direction here, we've got, I'm pretty sure, as long as we can break past this fib once again, it seems as though we will definitely get a drop below our original take profit. However, first of all, the direction is going to need to change, and we're going to have to start to swing towards the lower side once we get a good strong sell candle on the go. It shouldn't be an issue for us to get a close on this release. We've got the previous lows from down here, is what we're bouncing back from at the moment. And then we've got another one just here at the fib. As long as we break past the fib, as I said, we should get the next drop across the line, and then we can get a manual close on it. And as soon as it goes across, oh, I think that took a bit too long for it to close there. Oh, we managed to close it with a small little profit there, so an extra 0.17%, round about 0.15% there on that exit. So very, very, very good. Perfect. Couldn't get any better really. A little bit more profit than usual. So now we've actually reduced that by half now, our drawdown, and 4 trades closed, 0.87% so far for the day. And then, of course, we do have the rest of those hedge releases to do. I mean, we could have even done the DAX this afternoon, in fact, but you know, we don't trade the DAX too much. This is going to be the big one tomorrow for the release. I think this is actually, so one of them is in quite a high number, if I remember correctly. So hedge in number 9 there, and a hedge in maybe number 8, possibly. I'm not sure. Time. Oh, hedge there in number 8, and we got a hedge in number 9 as well. So that's nothing to worry about too much. However, where did we come on to our Dow Jones there? Came into profit as well. So what we can do is set up that next big number. And then what we can do over here, we can close this one and set up this big number yet again. Indeed, Ulrich, very relaxing, very soothing for the mind and body. We could have actually squeezed a lot more profit, but hey man, it's much better to take a little extra profit and reduce the overall drawdown by half than to keep it, you know, than to try and squeeze every little drop out. So probably going to close this pending order on gold. We don't need it. Sell signal possibly coming out. Okay. So nice. So in the next 2 minutes, we should get, as long as the body closes down here a bit more, we should get that sell signal coming through on New Zealand dollar, US dollar, which then means that dollar's gaining strength here. We can see on gold as well, but we'll come back to that in just a moment. Yeah, there's not much else that we can do at this moment. So there on Bitcoin, we can see that it's actually it's retraced, so it's bounced back off of that original support and resistance. So resisting their support, broke down, and now we've retested that, and it's confirmed into a short, a swing low, maybe a short direction. In terms of making some other trades right now, I mean, what are we, 20 minutes in? And it looks like we might be getting this sell signal coming up. So step 4, as always. So we're going to wait for the next minutes to come, and then I reckon that will be the stop loss there. So wait for these next 40 seconds to come through. Could execute it now, actually, but you know, that's not how it's supposed to be done. So okay, so next 10 seconds, and we should get that. Nope, body factor missed. 4 seconds in, and 3, 2, 1. We didn't get it. I will make that trade. It should have been a signal. There's no reason it shouldn't have been. And then what we can do is maybe even extend that down towards the fib. And then we can find that in our, so there it is. So let's see. So one thing here, we do have all of these loads. 1, 2, 3, fourth test. Fourth test is drop. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So €6 profit there, and back up over the top again. Okay. And then there we go. We can even exit it now if we want to. Let's see it touch base. And there it goes. We'll take that one. 45 profit there. So it smashed in the trade. Last minute 177. So that should put us actually at 1% overall for the day. Smashed it in there at the last minute. 45 profit minus the 15. Excuse me, minus the 15 on the commission. So what's that? €30 profit there from that one trade. Probably 0.2% profit there for that trade. No complaints there from me. Still no other trades being triggered at the moment. Nasdaq doing some very healthy drops here. I mean, I would like to try and catch some movement, but it's not the smart idea to trade the morning. Gold made MTX, did you say? No, I didn't get it. So body factor was wrong. Let's take a look at the daily quick. We are below, down towards that, so 1807. Let's go back and have a look. Where are we at? 18010. I mean, ultimately, what we could do is put that like so. Put it on the set 4. Ultimately, we could try and aim for it just over here. Let's see if we can do it. Down towards just above the 1807. So back down to the previous low. Let's see if we can squeeze that in. Reason why I've placed that and not with the MTX there is because we've still got this. We've got this bottom field available. So the bottom of this trend line or trend channel, support resistance channel here. We'll wait and see. So there it is. There's the gold trade just there at the bottom, 0.99. So no commissions on this one. We can close it as soon as it's in profit if we want to, like that. So there it goes. Let's go back to the MTX. I would say we can probably close it if it reaches here. In fact, back down to the 10.189. So some good profits there coming through, €20. Let's wait and see. So okay. How is everyone else getting on so far, by the way, in the live trading room? Hope everyone's doing well. So another red. I was hoping it was going to be a red candle. Let's wait and see. See, we could probably aim for this zone just here. About $1 in price. Then we'll just close that down as soon as it reaches sort of into €30. And there we go, €40 profit. So good stuff. Another 12 pips on the Dow, so 77 for the day. Well done, Mike. Mike's been smashing it. However, at the moment, nothing else triggered for us. So Nasdaq still going, got a good bit of volatility available. Thanks, Ulrich. All down to you on that one. So there go 218 so far for the day with those two MTX trades. That's over the 1%, surely well over. So net tomorrow we've just got a small little bit that we've got to do, 12% that we'll bring back from the dead. And Ali another 12 on the Dow. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, I mean, we've smashed it over the last 2 weeks, guys. So remember, we made the withdrawal back down to 15K just at the start of last week. And yeah, between now and then, we did trade the NFP on Friday, which is the main reason for the huge price jump there. But wow, nearly 2K in 2 weeks. So really, really good work. And there goes Bitcoin. So of course, as Bitcoin's dropping, the rest of the crypto market is also dropping. So great time to watch this market and wait for it to drop. Let me get that other one up. Just bring over that other MetaTrader here quick. Wait for it to load, and then yes. So let's bring it in. So now we've dropped below. So one thing that we want to do is we want to wait to see if we can find I mean, to be honest, we could be dropping back down towards the bottom of the trend channel first. So similar course to what we had here, and then over time break back up towards the top, or similar to what's going on over these areas as well. See a nice drop back down to this zone. So what's happened is a lot of people have been pushing the market, of course. It's finally broken the 151K. People saw it as a chance to buy more. Hit the 52 or 53, I guess, where a lot of people just took their profits at that point. And now it's coming back down. So what we're going to wait for is to see how far this kind of panic sell goes on for. See if it reaches us back down towards the 47. If we make it down towards the 47, yeah, I would see that as a perfect place to buy. If it starts to reverse from that level yet again, I doubt very much that we'll drop back down towards these levels. Wrong charts. So I think, guys, what we'll do is we'll close down these pending orders. I think that would be it from us today. Maybe there's still some more energy in the markets. However, you know, I'll give a try on. I would wait, Ulrich. Take what you did today as profit and progress, and tomorrow we'll look for those other releases. Yeah, tomorrow's a new day. Take today as a victory, and then tomorrow come back fresh face, fresh market opening, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe some better options there. The Dow Jones is looking pretty stuck there at the moment, so I would wait till tomorrow. I would say that we're going to end the live trading room now, and that's going to be it from us today. And then we're going to regroup tomorrow, and we're going to do some more hedge hedge releases. For those of you in the morning, we've got a few. We've got 2 DAXs and one in the FTSE, so should be an exciting morning. Hopefully, if the markets are moving. But yes, guys. So have a good afternoon. Safe trading, and I'll look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. So have a good night.